Halo, halo, halo. Hai semuanya. Abi mungkin suaranya Karen mesti dibuka ya. Thank you.
Okay. Let me
Stop
do
sharing.
that.
Thank you.
Yes.
Karen, I think he's
Woo,
unmuted.
Karen. And show the
Right on.
video.
Yes. Oke, sambil Karen sebentar lagi akan muncul. Jadi Karen Wong ini salah satu orang yang saya sangat gemari dan saya juga saya benar-benar sering sekali melihat bagaimana dia closing dan I admire her a lot. Karen, somebody I admire a lot. So Karen Wong ini bisa bayangkan kalau teman-teman tadi Abi udah menceritakan bagaimana perjuangan dia dari corporate ini ya, staff menjadi salah satu highest ranking in our company juga. Dan saya bisa bayangkan karena saya juga seorang ibu seperti Karen dalam keadaan hamil besar itu, can you imagine, jalan aja susah, masih bisa present, closing 8 orang dalam keadaan belum melahirkan. Setelah melahirkan di dalam rumah, dia tidak bisa pergi keluar dari rumah, bawa prospeknya ke rumah dia dan dia presentasi itu bersama dengan bantuan timnya. Jadi dalam keadaan 1 bulan nggak bisa kemana-mana masih bisa closing. Jadi saya benar-benar pas baca cerita dia, saya benar-benar terpukau dan merasa sedikit ditampar juga di mukanya. Kayaknya nggak ada alasannya buat kita teman-teman mengatakan nggak bisa gitu ya. Orang Karen aja bisa. So Karen, can you hear my voice?
Loud and clear. Lenny, hi, how are you?
Very, very good. I cannot see your face.
Can you see my face?
No, I cannot see your face. Okay.
Can you see my face now?
Hold on. Yes, now I can see your face. All right.
Hello, everyone. Hi, everyone from Indonesia, right?
Yes, and I see Joseph in the chat. Joseph, can Joseph understand bahasa Indonesia?
A little bit.
Okay. I was just telling all the audience, saying that I admire you very much.
Thank you so much.
And understanding how the situation that you went through with the pregnancy and all that, it did not even stop you at all. So I will not take your time anymore. I will just go straight to the question. So maybe can you tell us the first question? Can you tell us, and I'll translate it to Bahasa Indonesia just for a while. Yep. Can you tell us how you closed 5 people in 6 days, and how many people did you invite, and how many people you presented to achieve that 5 sales? Jadi saya menanyakan pada Karen, baru-baru ini baru terjadi yang namanya dia close 5 orang di dalam 6 hari. Jadi saya lihat di Facebook grup mereka tuh, she did it again ya, dalam 5 hari, dalam 5 orang dalam 6 hari. Dan saya menanyakan pada dia, berapa orang sih sebenarnya yang dia invite untuk menghasilkan closing 5 orang di dalam 6 hari. Dan sebenarnya yang diundang berapa, yang dipresentasikan berapa. Go ahead, Karen.
Okay, so thank you, everyone. So be so grateful and so honored to be part of this Zoom call. Thanks for the invitation, Danny and Susie, Lenny and Abi. So thank you so much. I'm totally excited to be part of this Zoom call to meet up with, wow, there's about more than 50 of you all here. All of you from Indonesia, all of you?
Yes.
Okay, seriously, I have no idea about Bahasa Indonesia, but from Abi and Lenny, I can feel your excitement. Great host. Thank you so much for today. And for the first question that you actually asked me about how I can actually sign up 5 friends in 6 days. First thing foremost, that I know a lot of you have been trying to invite your friends, especially who just came on board. They are eager to find their first 6, right? The key element when we start inviting our friends, am I going too fast? No, right, for translation?
No, it's okay. Yeah.
It's okay, right? Okay, good. So it must come from us that we want to show as many friends as possible. So first thing foremost, when I start inviting our friends, in our heart, we only have one thing in mind. It's about sharing. It's not about closing. It's not about selling, but it's about sharing. When I invite certain friends, when I share with certain friends, I did not focus on whether they want or they do not want. I purely on a sorting mode. Anybody understand what is called a sorting mode? I sort and I filter.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so that's the part whereby we go non-stop. So that whole week, right, I actually met up with about 10 friends. If I'm not wrong, I met up with 10 friends. And with the help of the company's promotion with the 3,000 Dream Trip Rewards credit, that's amazing, right, everyone? Oh my God, that boosts up the sales so much. And I started to actually invited all the old friends back, friends who actually left World Ventures 1 or 2 years ago, a couple of weeks ago, and to let them know that when they come on board right now, they are able to get a 3,000 Dream Trip Rewards credit. At the same time, you can see the promotion casting a vision to many people what's ahead for World Ventures in the next 1 or 2 more years. So when you actually meet up with our friends, right, we have to cast a vision that if you don't come on board now, then when? So that's the reason why we are able to sign up friends fast, is because we must have the confidence. We must have the posture. And the next thing is, if you get it. If you don't get it, it's fine. I'll move on to the next person.
Okay. Okay, is that the first question? Is that the answer for the first question?
Yeah, that's right.
So you invited 10 and you presented to 5 people. You invited 5 or you presented?
I presented 10. I signed up 5. Around 8 or 10 of them. And I signed up about 5 of them. Yeah.
All right. Number 2, having built World Ventures for a few years now, I'm sure a lot of your close friends have been approached by you. And just like you mentioned, right, a few World Venture members before, and many already know what you do. I mean, people know you and Dream Trips, right, together.
Yeah.
This is other new phrases that you use to invite your friends, other than the 2 or the 3-step invite, or can you please show us how do you do your 3-step setup?
Okay. First and foremost, yes, I've kind of met up with a lot of close friends. Warm market and the very hot market, I met up with many of them. The reason why I'm still able to meet up with friends is because I never stop making friends. In our business, we are in a network marketing business. There's no way that one day you should even stop making friends. I make friends even I'm in a Grab, taking a Grab to meet up with my friends. I'm making friends in the airplane. I'm making friends at the airport. I basically look out for people who are very, very open-minded, very excited, and it's their energy that draw me on. That's the reason why I want to invite them. I don't invite people based on their skill set. I don't invite anybody based on their qualification, but I invite people based on their energy. So even I've been always looking for people in different kind of networks, so I never stop making friends. So every time when I sign up certain people, right, how do I do my 3-step setup? First thing foremost, we must understand that 3-step setup is the most important part. For new people online in the Zoom right now, 3-step setup actually increase the possibility for me in closing. That is the key to closing. Why 3-step setup is so important? Let me share a very good scenario. When I got on board World Ventures, in the first 6 months, I didn't use 3-step setup. Rather than I just purely, share with my friends, go straight to the point, tell them what do I have. I started vomiting whatever I have in our platform and tell them how good is the deal, how's the travel, how's the comp plan. And some of them really have that gut against me, feeling that I'm the salesman who wants to try to sell certain things to them. And I started to realize that, wow, a lot of them still have a mindset that I'm a salesperson who wants their money or their credit card. All right. So when I get to learn from the company's training, that's why never ever miss a training event from the company. So I attended boot camp and I got to learn the 3-step setup from the company. I was overwhelmed and I started to ask all my team members to use the 3-step setup. It improved tremendously in sales because the 3-step setup is supposed to bring down the defense guard from our friend. Instead, some of them would even ask, tell me more, what is your great deal? So that's the 3-step setup. So coming to how do I do my 3-step setup, many times people want to perfect a good 3-step setup. In my very own humble opinion, there is no perfect 3-step setup. A 3-step setup basically has to come from our heart. And let me just go through what is called 3-step. First, basically, there's 3 steps before you go into a presentation. This 3 steps, the first one is your why. Your why. Why are you doing this, and why are you inviting your friends to see this big deal? Second thing is the big deal. Big deal means that, oh, I've seen this, I did my research, I'm going to be all into the business. This is the big deal. And big deal in. The last one is I don't care. Don't care meaning that I will just let them know that whether you get it, whether you like it or not, it doesn't really affect me, or our friendship will still be the same. I just want you to be the first few to see it first. Yeah.
Okay.
So sincerity really matters a lot, and a lot of people actually share that, oh, you must have a good why to do a 3-step. For new people, probably sometimes they do not really have a very strong why. Some people just join that, hey, I want to have a couple of $100 USD. I just want to go for one more vacation, or probably I just want to buy that very big bag that I always wanted to buy. So obviously that is not a very powerful why when you share with your friends, right? So I just encourage every one of you, a 3-step setup is a connection with your friend. Be true to them. There's no need to be extremely vulnerable, but just be honest and truthful to your friend that you want to share this good deal with them. So let me show you an example of my very own 3-step setup. So imagine Lenny is the one that I want to invite, and she's already at meeting me at a coffee place. So first thing foremost, I will always thank the person for coming out to meet up with me. So like this, I will just say, Lenny, thank you for your time for meet up with me. I know you're busy, but you took your precious time to meet up with me. I truly appreciate that. You know, so you know me for many years. I'm in the corporate for more than 10 years. On the surface, I always look happy. I'm contented in life. I have a beautiful family, 2 children, and the best part is that a lot of people do not know what exactly I'm facing. I may look good at the outside, but inside I'm totally broken, meaning that I really work way too hard. I work 10 to 14 hours a day, hardly see my children, and sad to say I'm a weekend mom. Monday to Friday, I don't get to see them, and I'm only get to see them on a Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, reluctantly, I have to send my kids back to my mom again. I was always asking myself, how long do I have to do this in order to have more time with the children of my loved ones? And guess what? Couple of weeks ago, or couple of months ago, or couple of years ago, I saw this amazing platform that's shared by my best friend. He, without any judgment, he shared with me, and I fell in love immediately, without hesitation. I came on board immediately. I met up with all the successful people, the top people in the company. I've seen it myself, who are the ones that are able to do it. And guess what? Right now, I want you to see the way how I saw it. And whether you like it or not, whether you see it or not, we are still friends. And I sincerely want you to see how this platform can change our life. And this is my 3-step. And obviously, the last question, I will always prompt for a permission. The last question I will ask is that if you're all right, or just if you are okay, so shall we get started and share with you what is exactly why am I so excited about? Usually 10 out of 10 will say, go ahead, Karen, tell me more. What is it all about?
Yeah, because stories relate people, right?
Yes.
So they definitely would not object anything that you want to show. Have you answered about the phrases that you use when you invite? Have you shared about the phrases that you use when you invite?
What kind of, any text messages is it? Are you referring to?
Yeah.
Okay, usually for close friends, there is a very simple 2-step setup that we have been learning from the company. Is, are you available this week? Which day? I always have the priority, always be in control of your invitation, the date and the time. I'll never open up when are you available? Let me know when. I'll come down and meet up with you. There is 2 very key things that I really focus on invitation. Always. One is that I call the shot. I'm the boss. I call the show when I do invitation. I decide where I want to meet up with you, and I decide what time and when. Obviously, we can negotiate the time and the day, but I will only give them 2 days. I'll say, hi, Lenny, are you available this week, Tuesday or Thursday, 8 p.m. or anytime after 6? And I give them 2 options. If they can't meet up with me on Tuesday, Thursday, and they say they can't, okay, that's cool. That's all right. I'll meet up with you. I'll catch up with you soon. And they will always ask me, what is it all about? I say, can't share too much. I'll catch up with you soon again. So I'll keep that in suspense, and I always let them know where I want to meet up with them. So my appointment is always on a hot spot, the same place. If the prospect couldn't come down to meet up with me, I would say, fine, then we meet up when you're available to come over here. I would just let them know that I was running an errand over there. I only have this slot to meet up with them. If you want to see what I want to share with you, please come down. Yeah, so this is the posture. If you have that posture in invitation, seriously, you want 50% of the closing already.
All right, thank you. Number 3, we all know that as an RMD, your members are already about 400 plus. Probably you have already exhausted the name list, especially the Wong market. How do you manage to maintain such long name list? Let me explain in bahasa Indonesia. Sebagai seorang RMD dengan member lebih dari 400 orang, pastinya dia sudah menghabiskan daftar nama di Wong market ya, atau orang yang dia kenal. Bagaimana dia bisa terus maintain dan bisa terus memperpanjang daftar nama tersebut? Go ahead, Karen.
Yeah, okay. So as I mentioned earlier on, never stop making new friends. So I definitely have that group of friends. But I have to say, for the past 4.5 years, the credits of signing up directs, for the past, I think, coming 4.5 years, I have signed well over 100 directs. And that is not the total credit doesn't goes to me. In fact, more than 50% of them, of the invitation comes from Joseph. I can't take credit for that. I purely helps in the presentation. Obviously, we have people coming to look at us and ask, doing what the both of you doing? How come? Why are you traveling so much and this and that, asking questions? But it did about 50 to 60% invite comes from Joseph, and he doesn't prejudge. In fact, we doesn't prejudge. We just simply invite anyone. I always tell my team member, just invite anyone that's above 18 years old and make sure they are breathing. If they are breathing, they are alive and above 18 years old, just show. It's okay. We are collecting decision, just a yes or a no. And yeah, so for now, if you ask me, am I totally exhaust my contact? I will have to say no. I have not totally exhausted my contact. I still have some lukewarm market to move around. I still have friends that I met probably a couple of months ago, but I'm keeping contact with them. I'm always asking them to add me on Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, or any platform that we can get connected. And I am constantly watching them and see if they are the right candidate. When I say right candidate, I'm always reaching out to positive people, because I only allow positive people to come into my team. And I always look out for high energy people. So we are the so-called owner of our own account, right? And we have to behave like we are interviewing someone, and you have to make sure that they are qualified to join your team. So never stop making new friends. In summary, never stop making new friends. And always reconnect with friends that you met a couple of years ago or a couple of months ago, and always keep in close contact.
So are you trying to say that your warm market never ends, because every day you're making new friends, and those new friends, be it in the salon, hairdresser, in the mall, in the school, put them in the box, like it's a full market, somebody I haven't not known, and then you get to know them, building relationship, and just keeping in touch.
In fact, yeah, that's right. In fact, during my last trip to Sumba, Indonesia, for myself, I've seen Danny and Susie how they make friends along the way, while in the plane, at the airport. Danny and Susie is amazing. I've seen how they actually make friends. So for the past 4.5 years, be always approachable to new friends, be friendly, these are contacts that you collected for past many years, and in the end, when you are always in contact with them, gradually they become your warm market or lukewarm market. They are never your cool market anymore. Yeah.
So that's why we're saying, right? It's two different kinds of warm market. Warm market that you know before you join World Ventures.
Yes, correct.
Warm market that you get to know after you join World Ventures, because they are strangers who become a friend and then who become a warm market. So it's endless list.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. So now we have to smile more, everybody. To your left and to your right. Abandon your handphone. Keep it aside.
Yes. Always keep smiling, just like Danny and Susie. They're always smiling to everyone around them.
All right, follow Danny and Susie. All right.
Yes.
As you mentioned about how you get a cold market from people around you, right? This is number 4. So probably it's a bit redundant, but probably the question is more about social media. Actually, this is called probably intentional. So it was the one that we mentioned just now is about people who pass by when you're just around, right? But do you actually make the intentional effort to go to seminars and then go to social media and join Facebook groups, really just to find even more cold market to become warm market? Can you hear me?
Yes, very good, Shani. Okay, yes, I can hear you. Very good. Very good question. For the how do I actually reach out using the platform like social media and network seminar? Okay, for now I have not attended any network seminar. A lot of my team members, they are shocked because they are the ones who actually go for a networking session, seminars, talks, and many other kind of talks and seminars to actually make new friends. For me, I have not started it. I'm not saying that I will not do it, but I have not started it. I'm pretty active on social media to actually reach out to people. So I'm always very active on the mommies group. I'm a mother of 2, 4 and 6 years old now. So from the very beginning when I was pregnant twice, right? So I'm always very active on the mommies group, making new friends and always be connecting and always be helpful to a lot of mommies in the network. So I always have the mentality to give first, then to receive. Can you imagine if you keep giving in a community? Maybe in my case, it's a mommy group, right? If you keep giving, they know that you actually connect with a lot of people. You are helpful, you're always smiling, you're always nice, and when you start inviting them for a opportunity like World Ventures to them, some of them will be happy to actually meet up with you to understand what exactly you are doing. So I quote you a very good example. In fact, I met up with 2 different. I have a forum, like a Facebook group, mommies group, whereby our kids are around the same age. So I met up with one mommy actually reached out to me and said that, Karen, what exactly are you doing? Can you tell me more? Or I've been seeing you traveling a lot or speaking on stage, and what are you doing? So I said, hey, come up for coffee. I really want to share this with you. I'm glad that you reached out to me. So I actually met up with that friend. It was the first meetup. I have never seen her in person, but when I met up with her first time, she came and bought immediately. And guess what? From that lineage, right, I already have a 2 SR in that lineage. And from that lineage, turns to have 2 SR. My friend who signed up did not do anything, but she brought in another friend, and the other friend start to explode the team out. That's one mommy. So another mommy who also wanted to know what am I doing, and from that person who signed up, another person who actually created some directors and SR as well.
Yeah. So you have not even been to seminars and workshops. Yeah.
I would love to be there.
Okay, all right. So social media, that means it's always been the people around you then, physically, well, the kids, parents, just basically that you mentioned is mostly mothers, right? So
for you guys, I mean, I just gave you a if you like baking, you can always join a baking group. For me, it's the kids. I want to know how to nurture 2 very young kids, obviously. So I'm always learning. And that's the reason why I'm in that mommy forum. So that group itself. And I also have a group that the mommy stay around my estate. And now my kid is going to primary 1 now next year. And guess what? We already started a chat group with all the mommies whose their children is going to primary 1 next year. Yeah, that's new network again.
Yeah. So may I say like this, because you are in the stage of motherhood, and there's always, you want to learn from other mothers, and at the same time you can make new friends. And for those people who are actually, they are not in the motherhood stage, they are actually some male members or some singles, and probably what you're saying is that they can go for hobby, maybe they like to bake, whatever, and then they can join the community, so they can learn as well as make new friends. So they enjoy the process of making the new friends. Is more natural.
Mm-hmm.
In that stage. So it's not, everybody has a different situation, like Karen.
Yeah, and that one key thing is that that's for me. I really don't like the idea of going into a group and to hunt for prospect. If you have that mentality, that people can feel it. But that's the reason why sometimes it needs time to build friendship. So we need to actually go in, embrace the environment, give first, always give first. When you start giving and you start to embrace people around in that group, right? People sign up because they like you or they can trust you. That's the two key things. All right, they don't care about your qualification, how much money you have in your bank, but basically as long as they like you and they can trust you, they will join you. So you have to build trust in a community if you want to be part of it.
Mm-hmm. That's what they call the difference between a hunter and a farmer. Right?
That's a good one. Yeah,
you give more first, right? You sow the seed, and people like you because you keep on giving and contribute values to their life, and it's ready for harvest. All right. What do you do with the prospects who are too busy to meet you? Do you give video link or arrange for a Zoom call?
Very, very good question. Out of all my prospect, right? If they are in Singapore, because I'm in Singapore, so if my prospect is in Singapore and they have no time to meet up with me, then fix another day. I always believe in if the person who wants to meet up with me, they always will make time for me. So if you can't make time for me or reschedule another time that is 1 or 2 hours for me, then I will say that you are not sincere in meeting up with me or doing some business with me. Yeah, so I always appreciate people who actually make time to meet up with me. For the past so many sign-ups, right? I will have to say that as long as they can't meet up with me, they have no time, you'll always reschedule. There's only a handful of them, probably less than 5 or less than 10, that I really do the appointment through Zoom like this. Yeah, so these are the overseas market. Yeah, and the rest was just purely in Singapore.
Regardless of the Singapore population, that compared to Indonesia, I was thinking, Singapore, will you have unlimited prospect? The population
a lot of people keep telling me that every time people always make the comment that Singapore is so small, and surely a lot of people know about World Venture. That's not true. A lot of currently my few active lineages is actually in Singapore. Some is in Malaysia, some is in Melbourne. I mean, part of Asia. But the bigger team, the more active team is actually from Singapore, and we are signing people actively in, because Singapore, you see, what I love about Singapore is that when you actually sign up someone and you start referring someone, the friend refers someone, you always refer someone that is probably non-Singaporean. Mm-hmm. That's how my global market started. It's not because I know a lot of global friends. No, I always tell my team that I'm not the smartest. I doesn't have the biggest network, but I'm willing to actually plant the seed, and then later we harvest. So when you start signing all the Singapore, and my first, probably all my directs, most of them are Singaporeans, right? Could someone Indonesian, someone from Philippines. We are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
breaking up a bit.
Yeah.
Question is number 7. Matt Morris taught us that we have not done our job until duplication happens. So what do you do to the new 5 recruits that you just enrolled? What do you teach them to make sure they follow the system right?
Good question. We are in a duplication business, guys. We are not on a sales business. It's not how good we are. It's exactly we have to do we have to leverage one another. Today, if I don't have different people in our team, different people, different leaders that have different capacity coming together, obviously I wouldn't run a team. It's not all about Karen. Never. It's never about Karen. It's about different leaders with different background and with different strength come together and we play team. And when you mentioned that how we get started immediately, we have a system in mind. The company has amazing system that you can't miss it. I learned everything from the company, the training system, the getting started system. So when we sign up our friends, right, it's not just me, for all our team members over here, when they actually start someone, they has to actually get started within 24 to 48 hours. We call it the GST, get it started training. So we will actually ask them to write down their first 10 to 20 names that they want to reach out to without prejudging them. Don't need to think whether they have money, no money, they like to travel, don't want to travel, they want membership, don't want membership. Just show it to them. As long the first 10 to 20 friends are the closest to them. I even add on certain things. I will ask them that just write down names that you feel that their energy is high. They are business owner. They are people who always love traveling, or people who are hungry for more income, or people who are always, up for a challenge and very open-minded. Just write in all the names in, and we will guide them how to do invitation on the spot. We never ask them to go home and do invitation. There's a big thing that we do. They always do invitation right in front of us, and when they sign invitation, we'll guide them how to reply the messages. So 1 or 2 more times they get a hang of it. They feel that it's pretty easy. It's just a copy and paste question, and they start to get they start to feel, it's actually pretty easy, because their job is only to do invitation. The rest, they can leave it to the leaders like us, who will do the presentation for them, who will do the closing for them. And the best part is that the last part, that we will even do a training and leverage on the company's training. So always have a system, and I always tell the team that our company or our team is just like a franchise McDonald's. All right. So people who is 18 years old or 80 years old coming to the team, right, can do the same cheeseburger.
Okay.
So
you're saying that once they enroll, then they will invite straight away. So just right next to us, and we will see them, they invite, and then we will teach them how to respond when somebody reply back, right? Okay, that's so BAM too, right? From one to another.
Yep.
Number 8, most common objections that are tough to handle. I have to ask my spouse. Usually, it's kind of tough for ladies, for especially wives, because wife have to ask for the husbands, although the other way around too happens. But wives always say, my husband is the one who give me the credit card, whatever. It's hard to, reply that kind of objection, and also the objection of I have no money. This is Susie's question actually. What is the bulletproof, way to do it?
Thank you, Susie. Wonderful question. Okay, when I came on board, I didn't, Joseph is online right now. I didn't ask Joseph for permission. Oh, goodness. I regret asking him online right now. Okay, so first and foremost, when I came on board that 4.5 years ago, I did not, I was too excited, and obviously that's my money. So I came on board because I was super excited. So when I reached home, Joseph asked me a bit of maybe 4 or 5 questions. I barely can answer them. I couldn't answer them at all. I only know that, I just need to refer 4 friends and I can earn tons of money. That's what I told him. And he actually believed me. And it was my energy. It was my energy that Joseph say, okay, it's something that my wife is excited. And Joseph is actually pretty concerned because I was 35 weeks pregnant when I came on board. And he was saying, you are about to pop, about to give birth. Are you sure you want to come on board and do like extra thing? And I was telling him, yeah, why not? It seems to be interesting. It was a fun part, fun freedom fulfillment, right? It was a fun part that attracted me, and obviously I trust Eugene. So he asked me a few questions. I couldn't answer him. I just brush him aside and say, okay, I know what to do. So ladies out there, I understand that you may be meeting up with prospects that were always, probably they are stay-at-home mommy, they don't work and they has to get the money from their husband. For a prospect like that, I met up many times that the wives or even the husband will tell me that I need to ask permission from my wife. Yeah. Same thing. So that is not that's something that we need to respect them. Every time when they say that I need to ask my wife or I need to ask my spouse, ask my husband, I will always reply them. Guys, always remember the key golden words. You must always agree with them. There's no need to debate that. You don't need to tell your husband, don't need to tell your wife that's wrong. You don't encourage that. Always agree with them. I always say that is so nice of you. I totally agree with you that you need to tell your spouse because you are respecting your spouse and that's important. So when is the best time that I can meet up with you and your spouse together so that I can share this amazing platform to them? Because I must ask them, how excited are you now? If the person is telling me that, oh, I'm super excited, I'll say, well, let's do it together. Probably today or tomorrow, we'll meet up with your spouse already. Sometimes I even will gauge them. Sometimes, people will just give because they want to, brush us aside and say that, oh, I need to ask my husband, I need to ask my wife. So I said, yeah, that's totally cool. And you should do that. But Lenny, may I ask you, after the whole presentation from scale 1 to 10, 1 is I don't really like it. 10 is I really love it. So from 1 to 10, how much you really love this concept? And they will give me a number. I will always say, well done, that's a great number. So do you think you can actually present this with this excitement to your husband, probably with the full information? So usually they can't because there's so many things, and they, like for myself, I can't even present it to my husband. I always take my story to share with them. I can't answer my husband's question. So, and I always will tell them that if you really love it so much, let's say, Lenny, you're telling me that it's 8. From 1 to 10, I love this platform 8. And I will actually ask Lenny. I say, hey, Lenny, if when you go home and when your husband say no, so are you going to say no to us as well? I will ask them. I will see their sincerity. They definitely will tell me, oh, if my husband really say no, then I can't join. But some of the ladies will tell me, oh, I just need to ask my husband permission because I really love it. So you know your percentage on closing this person. You may not close it immediately. You may not close immediately, but you can gauge how much this person is loving this platform.
Yeah. I got it. All right.
So I always will ask them about this.
Okay, wonderful. Number 10, how do you keep your excitement high up every day, regardless of the ups and the downs that happen in the market, industry, company, and the team?
This is a very, very good question and a very powerful question. Thanks for asking that question. I think I ever shared this with you, Lenny. It's about the faith that I have for the company and the team, and the love for the company and the team that keep me going every single day. It's about faith and it's about love. If we have no faith and no love, we can't do this business at all. Because a lot of people has no faith and they have very short span of stamina, and that's the reason why they can't run this marathon. This business, it is not a sprint. It's not a 100-meter sprint. Yeah, I'm number 1 now. No. If you're number 1 now, guess what? If you're not practicing enough, you're not progressing enough, you're always not learning, complacent, you could be the last one the very next moment. People will overtake you. and always constantly have a learning attitude. Faith and love is so important in my dictionary when I do business with anyone. It's because if you have faith, people follow you. Trust me, if you have faith, you have the posture, you have the confidence, people follow you, and that's when you start to become a leader. I have never seen World Ventures leader without faith. Obviously, those who have no faith, they are long gone. Bye-bye. They're no longer around. But those who are standing right in front, the first few rows of all major events, these are the leaders with faith and love for their people and for their company. And you guys are so lucky that you guys have Danny and Susie always there for you guys. And I'm so envy to have leaders like that, you see. How I wish I have a few more Susie and few more Danny. Probably Danny and I'll be in my team. This is a really good time. So if you have that two very key element in whatever you're doing, guess what? Your energy is always high. A lot of people always ask me how come after 5 appointments, my energy is still so high, because I'm happy and passionate for what I'm doing every single day.
All right. Thank you, Karen. I know it's way over 30 minutes. It's 45 minutes, and Abby has been saying, it's almost 45 minutes now. I said, no, I'm fast. Karen, it's hard to get her time. So until we get the answer. So thank you, Karen. I know it's late in Singapore. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the tips. So we will see you in RTE, and we will see you in action. And probably, guys, everyone around here, let's say thank you to Karen.
Thank you everyone for the invitation. Thank you so much, and I'll see you at RTE in Singapore and in KL. All right, see you. Bye.
Bye, Karen. Thank you
Bye-bye,
so much,
Abby.
Karen.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Mama. Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Karen, and thank you, Lenny, for the amazing discussion. We're so inspired. Kita sangat terinspirasi semuanya. Terima kasih banyak untuk Cileni dan juga Karen yang sudah berbagi informasi ini. Dan teman-teman semoga bisa banyak belajar. Dan ternyata memang sudah 45 menit juga ya. Jadi kita akan sharing sedikit tadi yang kita dapatkan dari sini, antara lain. Ternyata salah satu yang membuat Karen bisa melakukan closing secara cepat adalah karena niatnya, mindsetnya adalah untuk berbagi, bukan untuk harus closingin orang biar bebas bulanan, bukan closingin orang biar harus cepet-cepet director atau IMD, bukan teman-teman. Tapi niatnya adalah berbagi dan membantu orang lain. Dan tugas kita hanyalah menyortir. Karena apa? Ada yang mau, ada yang nggak mau. Tenang aja, yang penting kita sharing ke sebanyak-banyaknya orang. Tadi satu poin penting juga yang kita pelajari dari Karen adalah teman-teman, jangan menjadi seorang pemburu gitu, karena kalau kita jadi pemburu itu prospek kita, mereka bisa merasa seperti hewan buruan gitu ya. Mereka tahu nih bahwa kita sedang mengincar mereka. Tentu makanya buat teman-teman yang merasa, kok aku rasanya udah sering sharing ya, tapi kenapa closingnya kok susah sekali? Jangan-jangan teman-teman masih menjadi seperti seorang pemburu. Ya, pemburu yang siap menerkam mangsanya gitu ya. Jadi mari kita ubah mindset kita hargai orang, kita berikan mereka bahwa World Ventures adalah menjadi sebuah hadiah yang mereka bisa terima dan mengubah hidup banyak orang. Nah, tadi kita juga belajar salah satu yang Karen lakukan adalah aktif di grup ibu-ibu ya. Ini terutama untuk para wanita nih bagus banget ya tips dari Karen. Salah satunya adalah aktif di grup ibu-ibu. Mungkin ada yang punya anak gitu ya, punya grup ibu-ibu di Facebook grup, di WhatsApp grup, dan tunjukkan, bikin mereka penasaran. Mungkin dengan foto kita jalan-jalan, foto kita sering nongkrong dengan orang-orang positif, foto kita dengan travel clubbers, kegiatan-kegiatan positif lainnya, dan bikin mereka merasakan penasaran tersebut. Kemudian Karen juga mengingatkan bahwa bisnis kita ini sangat unik karena memiliki sistem yang sangat dahsyat. Salah satunya adalah getting started right system yang harus kita ajarkan kepada tim kita dalam waktu kurang dari 24 jam. Jadi jangan kelamaan untuk ngajarin orang bagaimana cara mengundang agar mereka tidak salah langkah dan duplikasikan sistem ini secara benar. Nah, Karen juga sangat menghargai orang yang tepat waktu. Jadi kalau misalnya ada si prospek nih udah janjian tiba-tiba dia ganti, si orang prospek ini tiba-tiba cancel gitu ya, Karen akan langsung menyortir mana orang yang bisa masuk ke dalam tim bisnisnya. Jadi di sini kita juga harus bertindak selayaknya seorang HR atau human resource, di mana kita menyortir orang-orang yang akan masuk tim bisnis kita. Kalau dia saja tidak bisa pegang janji, bagaimana dia bisa memberikan yang terbaik untuk membangun tim bisnis kita gitu ya. Kemudian soal menangani keberatan juga ini sangat menarik. Karena satu poin penting yang harus diingat kalau ada orang keberatan, selalu iyakan dulu teman-teman. Iya gitu, iyakan dulu ya. Jangan kemudian kita langsung berargumen atau menyangkal dan lain-lain. Setuju dulu dengan mereka, kemudian tanya. Misalnya contoh kalau misalnya keberatannya dengan harus bilang ke pasangan dulu nih. Karena biasa perempuan atau istri gitu ya, suka bilang mau cerita ke suami dulu deh gitu. Nah, katakan, oh iya saya sih setuju dengan Anda ya, pasti ya kita harus ngomong dulu ke pasangan kita ya. Nah, tapi saya mau tanya nih, kalau kamu sendiri nih, kamu tertarik nggak sih sama konsep kita? Kalau dari angka 1 sampai 10, kira-kira di angka berapa? Oh, angka 9, mantap, keren banget. Kalau gitu bisa nggak kamu nanti ceritakan dengan excitement seperti angka 9 ini, kan kamu excited banget ya. Nanti kita ceritain bareng-bareng ke suami kamu. Kapan nih kita bisa ketemu dengan suami kamu? Nah, seperti itu teman-teman. Dan uniknya lagi ya, Karen ini ternyata pada saat join ini tertarik dengan bagian fun dari bisnis kita. Sehingga bahkan ketika join ini masih pada saat hamil ya, lagi sedang hamil anak kedua. Dan ternyata tanpa Joseph atau suaminya ketahui nih ternyata. Unik juga ya. Tapi ternyata keputusan tersebut merubah hidupnya. Jadi sangat kita kita bisa mendapatkan cerita dari Karen ya teman-teman ya. Jadi ini inspirasi juga buat kita semua. Kalau teman-teman merasa nanti ketemu prospek yang merasa, aduh tapi harus bilang dulu sama suami. Kita bisa jawab dengan cara yang tadi. Kalau misalnya prospek kita merasa masih keberatan, tunjukin fotonya Karen. Kamu tahu nggak? Karen ini ya dulu dia join, memang akhirnya tanpa persetujuan suami dulu. Tapi akhirnya karena dia berhasil, dia bilang ke suaminya, malah sekarang bisa mempensiunkan suaminya juga loh gitu. Jadi sangat menarik ya teman-teman. Nah, satu poin penting sebelum kita berpisah, karena setelah ini kita masih mau ketemu dong dengan orang yang juga menginspirasi Karen Wong, yaitu ada IMD Susi, IMD Denny, dan Susi Andrian, di mana IMD Denny dan Susi Andrian akan berbagi juga dengan kita. Tapi satu hal sebelum kita bergabung kepada Pak Denny dan Bu Susi, kita harus memiliki dulu keyakinan, faith, dan juga cinta atau love kepada perusahaan dan tim. Nah, ini sangat penting teman-teman. Makanya kita juga sangat bersyukur memiliki leader-leader dahsyat. Salah duanya gitu ya adalah Pak Denny dan Bu Susi yang sesaat lagi akan berbagi cerita mereka sejenak ya, sesaat saja teman-teman sebelum kita berpisah gitu ya. Karena mereka berdua ternyata sedang merayakan hari perayaan 6 tahun di World Ventures loh di tanggal 1 November ini. Nah, penasaran ceritanya seperti apa? Kita akan segera bergabung dengan Ko Denny. Kita akan sambut dulu Pak Denny. Oke. Halo Pak Denny. Halo.
Halo Abim.
Hai
Halo,
Pak
teman-teman.
Denny.
Bisa lihat saya?
Yes. Oke, bisa Pak.
Bisa ya?
Yes,
Oke,
nice.
Bapak Ibu. First of all, if Karen, if you are still there, thank you so much for your sharing. Very inspiring. Really appreciate your time. And thank you for Lenny and Abim really taking care, this Zoom call. So we're not going to take long. My wife and I, we are yes today, November 1st, is our 6 years in World Ventures. Today is our 6th anniversary. So mungkin pakai bahasa Indonesia aja kali ya kan?
Iya, pakai bahasa Indonesia aja Pak.
Bapak Ibu, selamat malam. Ya, jadi benar Abim, tahun ini 2018 1 November saya dan istri kita merayakan anniversary kita yang ke-6 di World Ventures. Saya nggak pernah terbayang kehidupan yang sangat luar biasa buat kita bisa hidupi. Yang selama ini saya nggak pernah kepikir ada macam kehidupan seperti ini, di mana kita bicara make a living, di mana kita bicara even make a living giving, memberi, membuat hidup lebih hidup, bahkan membuat hidup memberi yang sangat luar biasa. Jadi platform ini 6 tahun telah merubah kehidupan kita. Kalau secara singkat aja, kalau Bapak Ibu tahu bahwa kebanyakan orang, saya termasuk salah satunya, kalau kita bicara liburan paling setahun sekali. Pengusaha atau karyawan paling setahun 2 kali. Tapi sejak kita bergabung 6 tahun yang lalu, kalau saya hitung bersama dengan company event yang kita lakukan, selama 5 tahun itu saya lihat lebih dari mungkin 50-60 kali. Jadi kalau kita sangat berubah kehidupan kita berdua. Okay? So, You wanna say something? Bapak Ibu, kita harus berdiri di tengah mall ini. Kenapa? Karena signal ini yang paling bagus. Kalau kita bergeser ke kanan, signalnya hilang Bapak Ibu. Jadi saat ini kita berdiri di tengah-tengah mall, karena ini signal yang paling bagus. Karena kita cari kanan kiri selalu on and off. Oke?
Yes. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Abim, can you unmute my
Okay. Okay. Of course. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, hi everybody. You know what? Kita tuh sebenarnya celebrating this anniversary with you guys karena without you guys there will be no us. Ya kan? Seperti tadi Karen bilang, kita doing this together. It's not just us, but it's with you. It's with you guys. Each one of you sangat-sangat penting, and each one have a very strong gift in your life that you know, setiap dari kita itu seperti patungan gitu ya. Kita tuh membangun bisnis ini sama-sama. Jadi setiap dari member sudah berpartisipasi, sudah berkontribusi, sudah melakukan sesuatu yang membuat tim kita bertumbuh semakin besar dan semakin kuat. Nah, jadi yang Karen bagikan tadi semua saya setuju banget. Kita terus membangun network dengan terus membuat sahabat-sahabat baru dimanapun kita berada. Dan jangan pernah berpikir ini hanya untuk bisnis, but life, for life gitu loh. Jadi teman-teman semua yang ada di sekeliling kita itu adalah orang-orang yang tidak kebetulan ketemu sama kita, dimanapun kita berada, apakah mungkin kita lagi di mall, atau lagi di salon, atau lagi di sekolah, atau lagi di mana aja ya. Ya bukan kebetulan kita ketemu sama orang-orang tersebut, dan adalah suatu privilege buat kita untuk menjadi teman mereka. Nah, mulai dari situ kita bisa dengan sincere, dengan tulus berbagi. Apapun yang kita punya, apapun hal-hal positif, kabar baik yang kita punya, kita bagikan ke mereka. Dan tidak ada pressure sama sekali apakah mereka harus join kita atau enggak. Pokoknya just keep the friendship, keep building the network, and you know, the right people will come and join and stay with us, just like you guys.
Yes, nice. Amazing. Thank you so much, Bu Susi dan Pak Denny. Pak Denny mungkin ada mau disampaikan lagi, Pak?
Satu hal lagi saya mau ngira Bapak Ibu sekalian, bayangin di zaman now seperti ini, kita bisa lakukan
bisnis anytime, anywhere, hanya dengan menggunakan smartphone, oke, seperti ini, ada di tengah-tengah mall, seperti ini. Kita berhubung ada sekitar, kalau saya lihat, lebih dari 60 orang. Bayangin Bapak Ibu, this is only beginning. Ini adalah satu permulaan aja. Jadi apa yang kita punya sekarang, platform yang sudah dibangun 13 tahun ini, yang kita miliki, kita rintis sama-sama 6 tahun. Saya rasa ini satu permulaan yang sangat luar biasa, and the best is yet to come Bapak Ibu. Jadi mari kita lock arm bersama-sama, mari kita lakukan mendekat kepada campfire, do it together, you know, for a better future Bapak Ibu. Ya, dari saya itu aja, Abim. So, selamat.
Thank you so
tahun
much.
Ya.
We love you guys. Let's love each other.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Good night.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you so much Pak Denny dan Bu Susi sudah berbagi, dan buat teman-teman yang juga pengen belajar banyak, dan kita juga ucapkan juga selamat happy 6th World Venture Anniversary untuk Pak Denny dan Bu Susi. Terima kasih sudah membimbing kami semua sehingga kita bisa memberikan yang terbaik untuk teman-teman membership Dream Trips dan juga pebisnis di World Ventures. Thank you so much once again. Tulus dari dalam hati kita semua ingin memberikan juga yang terbaik tentunya untuk Pak Denny dan Bu Susi. Dan untuk teman-teman yang mau belajar juga nih langsung dengan Pak Denny dan Bu Susi, jangan lupa tanggal 11 November, tanggal cantik 11-11, ada Happy Sunday, Super Sunday, ada Super Sunday di HQ Kelapa Gading. Jadi teman-teman langsung aja daftarin ke Senior Representative Above, karena teman-teman seatnya itu sudah terbatas sekali. Jadi jangan sampai ketinggalan, karena Pak Denny dan Bu Susi akan hadir berbagi ilmunya. Tidak hanya Pak Denny dan Bu Susi saja, tapi juga akan hadir ada double IMD dan juga $1 million ring earner, ada Dennis Bay. Dan yang menarik juga kita akan menghadirkan juga nanti mungkin akan hadir guest speaker spesial. Nah, ini tebak-tebak siapa kira-kira ya. Jadi jangan sampai ketinggalan, daftarkan diri teman-teman di Super Sunday, tanggal 11 November 2018 ya. Ini jam 9.30 di HQ Kelapa Gading. Nah, selain itu teman-teman juga penting juga nih untuk teman-teman yang nanti mau belajar juga bareng sama Karen Wong, ketemu dengan IMD lainnya. Ingat, kosongkan jadwal tanggal 8 sampai 10 Maret 2019 ada Momentum World Ventures Event. Itu di Kuala Lumpur. Jadi silakan teman-teman daftarkan diri juga untuk acara Momentum. Dan ini keren banget eventnya karena adalah event internasional pertama di tahun 2019. Karena ini akan membuat momentum untuk bisnis teman-teman. Yang mau maju bareng, silakan langsung join ke Momentum 2019. Dan tidak hanya itu saja, menjelang Momentum, tepatnya beberapa minggu lagi, tanggal 24 November 2018, kita akan ada RTE atau Regional Training Event, di mana ini adalah training regional yang bertempat di Singapura. Jadi mumpung tempatnya deket-deket itu teman-teman, ayo deh langsung kita berangkat ke sana. Apalagi trainer-trainernya handal banget nih. Untuk Momentum sendiri yang akan hadir adalah quadruple IMD, yaitu adalah Troy Brown. Jadi jangan sampai lewatkan kesempatan untuk belajar langsung dari IMD yang sudah mencapai 4 kali lipat IMD, dan tentunya penasaran ya gimana caranya bisa seperti itu, langsung daftarkan diri di Momentum Event. Oke, dan Kamis depan kita akan ketemu lagi dengan leader yang Abim simpan dulu namanya, jangan dibocorkan dulu, tapi yang pasti ceritanya akan menggugah, karena tadinya leader yang satu ini merasa, ya kayaknya mending pakai buat jalan-jalan aja deh, kayaknya bisnisnya nggak dulu deh. Tapi ternyata begitu sudah jalan-jalan dan melihat sisi bisnisnya, ternyata matanya baru terbuka, dan hari ini beliau sudah mendapatkan passive income dari bisnis ini. Kira-kira siapa orangnya? Nantikan Kamis depan jam 9 waktu Indonesia Barat, tentunya bersama dengan Abim dan juga leader-leader lainnya yang siap untuk mengantarkan Leaders Weekly Zoom Call. Sampai ketemu Kamis depan, dan sampai ketemu di tempat-tempat terindah di dunia. Bye-bye. Thank you teman-teman semua. Abim unmute ya. Sebentar, mana cara unmute? Kita unmute ya.